Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's actually been a hot minute since you last saw me. A lot has happened since March. So since March, I have started to write my sequel to Blinding Night, which is called Gilded Ruins. Currently, I am almost done with it, so hopefully I get that done by the time it is due. We will knock on some wood. In the meantime, I have some really exciting news. Today, on the Parliament House website, you will see that there is an acquisitions announcement, and Amanda and I have officially brought the Shrike and the Shadows to the Parliament House Publishing Company. Surprise! So what does that mean for us? Well, that means that our book is going to be officially published by the Parliament House, which is really exciting. I think Amanda and I are both really eager to share the story with you, and also keeping to the original manuscript that we have without having to change too much that we thought a larger publishing house might want to do. I know in the past we had said we were looking for agents, and we spent quite a lot of time inquiring to agents. It was actually a really interesting learning curve, and I would love to talk more about that if you're interested in me talking about what our agent experience was like. So with that said, The Shrike and the Shadows has been scheduled to be released in early spring of 2020, which is so exciting. And in the meantime, if you are interested to learn more about The Shrike and the Shadows, I will link in the description box below the Goodreads link so that you can add it to your to-be-read list. Amanda and I came up with this story idea back in October of last year and just kind of went with it and had a lot of fun creating the characters of Hans, Greta, the wonderful Baron that yours truly really loves. Out of all the characters that I've ever written, I think Baron is honestly like my favorite. There's just something about that burly man that just speaks to my heart. The Shrike, who is this really gritty, evil witch. You'll have to read the tale to find out the super creepy, weird, romantic, wonderful, adventurous tropes that are a part of this tale. For those of you who have never heard of this story, The Shrike and the Shadows is a dark retelling of Hansel and Gretel. So Hans and Greta are two orphans who have obviously lost their parents. There is a witch who is taking men away from the village and leaving a little sack of their heart on the doorstep of their loved ones. There is a character named Father Emery who is a priest, yes, but a very awful one, and not the sort of man of God that you would ever want to have in your church. And being that it's based around the 1300s, 1400s, when someone was accused of witchcraft, they kind of were met with an untimely demise. Greta has been accused of witchcraft and is given this ultimatum that is a little similar to Judge Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Be mine or burn at the stake. But in this version, it's more like be mine, burn at the stake, or be banished from the village. So Greta and Hans are banished from the village and have to go into the witch's woods, which is honestly not any better than the other two choices. A little safer, obviously. And as they are out in the woods somewhere, they come across this very mysterious man who resembles a wolf, and they have to find the village on the other side. And there's a lot of other things that happen in this story, and I don't want to get into too much. So I encourage all of you to add this to your TBR list and keep your eye out for any early arcs that we will be releasing. If you're not already following Amanda, I encourage you to follow her Instagram and her Facebook. Again, link will be down below, and all of my other social media will be in the link box down below. If you don't know, the Parliament House now has an official Patreon. So if you'd like to see The Shrike and the Shadows in your bookstore someday, be sure to just go check out the Patreon account. It's actually really cool. There are a lot of really cool prize tiers with lots of really cool things that you can have as a donor to the Patreon. I will also have that link in the description box below. That's really all I have for you today. I'm going to get back to writing Gilded Ruins, and until next time, I'll catch you later.